territory. There was some, well, may be some action right here. Master of Pain and Ronnie Gossett.
I feel good today, and you know why I feel good?
Well,
because Dutch Mantell took his little U-Haul and he left town. Just like a bolt of lightning. I told you we'd get rid of Dutch Mantell, and when Ronnie Gossett tells you something, the Master of Pain does it.
I want everybody to take a look at how you did it. We got some video. Take a look at the match and see what happened here. This was loser leave town. Master of Pain against Dutch Mantell. All right, see, Gossett, you're holding his leg right there.
Listen,
right
my
there.
leg had a Charlie horse in it, and I had to get it circulating. That's why he's pushing me away from him. I wasn't holding anybody.
It sure looked to me like you were holding Dutch. Now there, Master of Pain goes over the rope there.
That's an illegal move. Why don't you say something about it? You're always leaving.
Is that Chris Champion and Mark Starr, the wild side?
Watch this right here.
Yeah, watch this. What is that you threw in his face?
I didn't throw anything in his face. He was hot. He was trying to cool him off. That's exactly right. The end result is still the same. Dutch Mantell is gone. I couldn't be happier, and you should thank me for ridding this territory of that imbecile.
Well, you did win the match.
If your forecasts were as good as ours, you might be able to get a real job. How about that, Dave Brown?
I tell you what, you guys are happy right now. I want you to wait here. I want you to wait here just 2 minutes while we take a break. You stay here, and you may not be so happy when we come back.
What do you mean?
Lost the loser leave town match thanks to your interference. But as I said a couple of minutes ago, you may not be so happy. Bill Dundee has been traveling through Texas, and Bill Dundee found somebody who wants to come in here and avenge Dutch's honor. Take a look at this.
What are you talking
Hey, sign of him, Paul. I don't know. He's supposed to be bush hogging down here.
Is that him yonder coming around barn up there?
Yeah, I guess. A guy in a tractor. I don't know. That looks like him. Wave at him. Get him and see if you can get him over here.
Hey!
Well, I don't know. It kind of looks like they say, well, looked like to me he was asleep on the tree, not bush hogging. I don't know what he's doing here.
He's got something hooked up to the back end of it. Looks like a bush hog.
Yeah, well, here he comes. This looks like him. Come here. I think he knows what he's doing with this.
Oh, no.
I hope he knows the clutch and the brakes on that side. I'm moving out of the way. I just don't know. He don't know how he drive this thing. You think it... Well, here we go. Come here, we need to talk to you. Think he knows what he's doing on this thing or what?
I made it go.
Can you shut that off a little bit?
Howdy, I'll help you.
Yeah, I'm Bill Dundee.
How you doing?
Very good. This Paul Neighbors.
How you doing, Mr. Neighbors? How you doing?
We're from Championship Wrestling. I don't know if you know much about that or not.
Yeah, I heard about it. I heard about that wrestling. You're,
I'm Bill Dundee.
I'm pleased to meet you again there.
All right.
How you doing?
Hey, you look awful familiar. You know anything about the Mantells from Oil Trough, Texas?
That's Martroff. Dutch is old Sagebrush's boy, ain't he?
That's him. Okay, now we had a problem with a little...
It's hot out here.
I'm telling you.
It's hot.
What you been doing, bush hogging?
I've been bush hogging that whole field right down yonder, coming up and around. Had to stop, get me a drink of water, get back on the tractor, and I had to see you standing here. I had to come down and see what you wanted.
All right, well, you ever heard of a fellow by the name of Ronnie Goss? He's a big fat fella, got 3 or 4 chins, and he's in the wrestling business now.
Well, I heard of him now. I hear he's a big fat feller, ain't he?
Yeah, real fat. Now, let me ask you this, then. He run old Sagebrush's Dutch's boy out of town. They cheated a little bit, and he had to leave town, and you look awful familiar, so we were just driving by and saw you here, and would you like to be in the wrestling? Can you wrestle?
Well, I'll tell you now, I don't know too much about that wrestling, but I did one time wrestle a bunch of bears up North Dakota one time, and I did real good with it. But I tell you, I thought about getting in that wrestling several times. I'm a pretty good-sized fellow, you know, so I figure I might be able to do all right in it.
Yeah, well, most of you corn-fed farmer boys are all pretty big and strong and usually fight. If we could set up a match of some kind of thing with this Master of Pain or Ronnie Gossett, would you like to come up and fight in Dutch Mantell's honor?
I tell you what, I heard about it. I was down at the store the other day, and I heard what happened. There was about 14 fellows on that Dutchman, wasn't there? And
Yep.
I tell you what, down there in Oil Trough, they're in a big uproar about it, and they don't like it worth a dang. And him being a fellow Texan now, I think it's my civic duty and my civic pride to get out there and avenge Dutch Mantell, because that sagebrush a good friend of mine. You know, and them boys down there in Oil Trough, you know, when them Mantells come in the bar, everybody else get up and leave. And I tell you, anybody who whooped Dutch Mantell is one heck of a man. But I tell you what, you say Dutch had to leave, right?
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, if you take me up there to that CWA, I'll be more than proud to take on that Master of Pain and that big fat Ronnie Gossett.
All right, your name is what again?
My name's Texas Dirt.
Texas Dirt. Ronnie Gossett, you heard it. Texas Dirt's coming your way, boy.
Let me tell you something, Dave Brown. You might fool these idiots out here and those hungover morons at home, but you don't fool Ronnie P. Gossett and the Master of Pain. That is Dutch Mantell in there. That is Dutch Mantell. We beat him, and he's supposed to be out of here. That's Eddie Marlin. That's some of Eddie Marlin's doing.
Let me tell you something.
We lost the match.
Let me tell you something right now. And everybody hear me. I beat that old man once, and now I'm going to take that silly-looking mask off of him, and I'm going to slap him in the face for even trying to come back and pull something as ignorant as this. Now, Dutch Mantell, Roddy, do something, or I'm going to hurt somebody, and I'm going to hurt somebody right now.